Yeah, guys, everyone's talking online about the results. We're talking about the election for another day.
Sure.
And the buzz.
It seems like the day after the election is just as big as the day of the election.
Absolutely.
Everyone's talking about the results right now on Fox43TV.com. So, of course, we want you to go air your opinion. We have a story online on the Fox 43 News at 7 page, and we're chatting about it live.
I know you were with Nick Vitale yesterday trying to get reaction at the polls after folks had cast their ballots. And we were just talking about how different the atmosphere was yesterday as opposed to last November.
Yeah, a year ago when people were flooding the polls. It was more of a light trickle yesterday compared to last year.
In comparison, that's
in comparison.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I was at the polls last year for the presidential election, and I mean, people were lining up for like hours before the polls opened. So, I mean, in comparison to that, I think you would say that turnout was moderate, but just not as much as last year.
Absolutely,
so,
absolutely.
Certainly we want to get your opinion on the election results. Anything you have to say about election-related stuff?
Anything you have to say about it, you know, are you excited about who is in office now? You know, did the issues that you wanted to get touched on, did they talk about them? You know, how was the polls for you? So just go talk about all things election.
And you know, the other thing is what a difference when you're talking about health concerns at the polls. When I went yesterday, I was given a big like cotton swab thing to like press the buttons and stuff, and it was good. It was just kind of something that I wasn't expecting.
Sure.
So, you know, did that play a role at all as you headed out to the polls yesterday? Did you bring your kids with you? Actually, I left mine at home.
You left them at home. Sure, we talked about that yesterday. All right.
It was a very smooth experience. No, no crying or anything like that. So please log on fox43tv.com. Chat with us about this issue. Absolutely. And you'll be back later with the results.
Yep, we'll be airing what you have to say.
Sounds good. Carrie? Kelly for the buzz. The results of today's buzz and results. We're talking about day after election day. I know it is getting a lot of buzz.
Yeah, it is. Both Stevie and Becca were both curious about whether or not Obama's support and rally for deeds might have actually cost him the governor's seat. We heard a little bit of that yesterday, so it's interesting. That's still a point that people are talking about. Ern said, I think Bob McDonnell is going to be a great governor for our state, and our state will do very well with him at the helm. And a girl said, I wish more people realize Democrat or Republican doesn't make someone more or less qualified for the job. What matters are their actions, and that's what I voted by. So, yeah, lots of people are up there just chatting away, leaving comments, and you know, lots to say in the aftermath of an election.
I think you're right. I mean, certainly on the day after the election, folks, especially a year after such a big election last November, you didn't see as much turnout in comparison for this election, but certainly the buzz after it. So we appreciate people certainly logging on to fox43tv.com and sharing their thoughts. Of course, we'll be watching the results and talking to the candidates in the days to come to see what will happen. But we appreciate you chiming in and giving us your opinion about what's going on.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Another buzz topic tomorrow. All right, let's head over to the weather.